Now on the CBS 13 News at 5:30, breaking news from Dorado County. We have been all over. Crews battling a brush fire just east of Shingle Springs. So far, 63 acres have burned. Evacuation orders in place for the red areas you see on your screen. They span between Chablis Drive to Highway 49 and just north of Gold Country Drive to Crystal Boulevard near Quartz Drive. So, of course, if you live in that area, pack up. You do have to leave right now.
Your reporter Madison Keevy has been live out there for us all afternoon, bringing us those updates. Madison, we see the plume of smoke there behind you. Talk us through what you are hearing at this point.
Hunter, we're standing right on the ridge looking over this terrain that we've already been told by CAL FIRE is challenging. It's why they've got ground crews and crews fighting this, obviously, from the top. So you can see this burned out area here leading up and over the ridge. This is the Bonanza Auto Dismantlers. This is the business that sits right on the edge that has had at least a couple dozen cars burned today. And you can see even some flames in the back of that truck in the distance there. Crews have been here monitoring this. But then you look out beyond, and this is where the real firefight is happening. You can see in the ridges over there on that steep terrain as the smoke moves a little bit out of the way there because the wind is pushing it, where some of those flames are. And you can even see where some of that fire retardant has dropped, leading right up to one of those homes that we keep talking about that are part of these evacuation orders. This is what makes this fire so challenging for crews, we're told. You can see that steep terrain. It's difficult for hand crews to get to build that line. In the distance, you see a helicopter doing a water drop there in that area. And it sounds like we've got another helicopter of CAL FIRE's here coming in on the other side of this fire, because remember, it's burning in two directions, to the south and to the east. Investigators are still working through where this started and on really what side of the ridge. Did it start on the other side, down on that steep hill where there are homes, or did it start up here on the ridge somewhere in the area of this auto business? That's still too early to tell. Of course, the focus again is putting out these flames. And so far, like we've said, we've seen the drops become more sporadic. The wind has basically stayed the same, or so it feels like, and crews are on this ridge monitoring it. Again, there's hand crews on this. There's multiple air teams that are on this as well, just simply because it is moving at that moderate pace and the terrain is burning through grass and a lot of dry brush. So it's just eating that up really quickly.
Madison, we can see in that one shot that you were showing us, there was a house that was being protected. Of course, we know that's probably the priority right now, is to protect property and life first and foremost. Have we heard of any other structures in immediate danger right now, or are they doing an okay job at this point of protecting them?
They're doing an okay job at protecting them, so we've heard. Now, those evacuation orders went out a little earlier than they might have typically would, and CAL FIRE explained it's because of the exact terrain you're seeing. These houses are in more rural areas, so it takes more time to get out. We're also talking about one-lane roads where only one car can come and go at the same time. So they really wanted to give homeowners enough time between that evacuation warning and evacuation order so that they could get out and get out safely.